Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm the Customer Success Lead here at EcoSend. Welcome back to our monthly wrap-up series, where I'm delighted to update you on everything we've been up to for the month of October. For a team who spend most of their time behind laptop screens, October is a special month where we get a chance to stretch our legs and head out to two of the best events in the sustainability calendar. This year, our growth lead, Philip Galloway, headed out to represent EcoSend at the Blue Earth Summit and Net Zero Festival, both hosted this year in London. Phil had a fantastic time attending talks and mingling with many of our clients among the attendees, coming away brimming with new knowledge and ideas. For example, did you know that in order to hit the UK's 2050 net zero targets, rail travel needs to increase by a whopping 30% before 2035? With a quarter of our emissions coming from transport, mainly cars, switching to trains is one of the most impactful changes we can make as individuals. Another highlight talk was our friend Tom Greenwood at Wholegrain Digital, who talked about AI and what we need to do in order to use it responsibly. Tom shared 7 guidelines, whilst also emphasizing that organizations who invest in human intelligence will be the ones who thrive. Creativity, curiosity, and intuition are vital characteristics we can't afford to lose. This month, our product team also finalized the rollout of pop-up forms, giving you an alternative to our embedded EcoSend forms for gathering new leads and growing your subscriber base. Great use cases for pop-up forms include lead magnet funnels, contact us requests, and newsletter signups. Pop-up forms deploy according to specific triggers, which you can define in your settings, such as time spent on a page or displaying exit intent. This means you can trigger forms at exactly the right point in your visitor's journey and add a steady stream of fresh leads to your marketing funnels. And Season 6 of the EcoSend podcast has been racing ahead this month, with 5 new episodes released featuring some fantastic guests. First up was Tim Maiden of Green Small Business. Tim is on a mission to drive authentic climate action for SMEs, ensuring calculating and tackling our carbon footprint isn't just left to the big companies, but is something any climate-conscious business can commit to. Second, we welcomed Cressa Wesling, CBE, a leading voice in the field of sustainable entrepreneurship. Cressa wowed us with her stories of transforming used fire hoses into fashionable accessories, all the while saving thousands of tons from landfill, donating thousands of pounds to the London Fire Brigade charity, and even running a regenerative farm along the way. Third up was Oriel Osprey Lake, author and founder of the Women's Earth and Climate Action Network, who offered a fresh perspective on the vital role which women and indigenous cultures can play in safeguarding both our planet and our future. Fourth, we welcomed our good friend Carlos Terrell. Carlos is a leading voice in the changemaker and business for good space, with a following of over 32,000 on LinkedIn and an ever-growing community at goodripple.co. We were so happy to have Carlos stop by to spread some of his wisdom about personal brand building and how to start your journey as a changemaker. Our 5th guests for the month were Emily and Kate from Sonder and Tell. With experience working with major brands like Mindful Chef, Catkin, and Liquid Death, Emily and Kate shared some wonderful insights and knowledge into how to communicate around sustainability and the power of brand storytelling. You can keep an eye out for our new episodes going live on our YouTube channel at EcoSend and all major podcast platforms every Wednesday at 9 a.m. UK time. We were also delighted to add 3 new case studies to our customers page, which was a real highlight of the month for me personally. UK for Good are a B Corp who recently made the switch from MailerLite to EcoSend and have been making great use of EcoSend's AI imagery to replace their previous stock images, which they've used to boost open and click-through rates across their campaigns. Second, James and the team at the Better Business Network told their story about switching from HubSpot. The BBN now use EcoSend to send out their newsletters and member announcements, as well as feeding live membership data into EcoSend via Zapier. And third up, our wonderful friend Yuval Ackerman, leading voice in ethical marketing, shared her story about making the switch from ActiveCampaign, with a special mention to EcoSend's support team for assisting her migration and EcoSend's product team for receiving her feature suggestions. We really love hearing your success stories with EcoSend. If you'd like to feature in our case study section, please reach out to me at chris@ecosend.io. We plant 10 trees as an extra thank you for every case study we publish. And lastly, to round off as always with our tree count, we're getting closer and closer to 10,000 trees planted in the EcoSend forest. Thank you as always to our clients for helping us make this happen. These trees reforest devastated areas, offer salaried work to locals, and restore flora and fauna in tree apps projects across sites in Ethiopia, Haiti, Indonesia, and Peru. And that's it from me this month. I'll look forward to seeing you in November. Bye for now.